Ready, set, go, 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 go.
I said I'm with the soul trap. I said I'm with the soul trap. It's a bitch. Hey.
What's up, Soul Family? We are Soul Tribe. I'm your host, Libby Love.
I'm Selena Dream.
And I'm your host, too, Benji.
And you are now tuning live with
Tribing it,
Saving one soul at a time.
streaming live on Our Black Media TV.
Let go.
Hey. You already know, before we get into it, I want to say, how everybody feeling today?
Yo, I feel amazing. I do want to give thanks because we ain't had a chance to pray before this, but I do want to give thanks for being here right now. Like, I appreciate it. Like, I feel amazing, and right now just doing this feels amazing. So I give thanks. I give thanks. We give thanks. So that's how I feel. That's what I want to say. Yeah. How about y'all? How about you, my love?
I feel good. I mean, it's warm outside, like sunlight. It's bright outside. I mean, I feel good. I'm here. I'm here to talk to you guys, so I feel good. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's a vibe. All right, you feel me? I'm here, you feel me? So, you know, we definitely feeling blessed, grateful to be here. Like I was telling Chop earlier, like, I feel like I'm at this stage right now where it's like the door is only going to open once you put it out there to open it. Like, you got to open it. You got to admit yourself in. So now I'm just in that energy and that feel of like, okay, I see how to keep progressing forward, how to keep progressing in it. You gotta step forward with it. Mm-hmm. So I'm just sitting in that energy, you know. Besides that, I'm feeling grateful. Like, we here, try.
Yeah, right. Facts. I feel like, yeah. I feel like it's like this, like it's just more momentum. It's more momentum. Like even from a week ago, it's like and it's felt right now. Yeah. It's felt right now. So I just want to add that on what you're saying, bro.
Sure. So what we gonna be getting into today, y'all?
Defining law of attraction and focus.
Defining
law of attraction and focus.
Most definitely. Anybody want to go ahead and tap in on the main one on that one?
Okay. All right. I start off. Okay. Like the law of attraction. Like now, like from what I perceived, from what I thought I knew what the law of attraction was, you are what you attract, and the things that you see, hear, read about, see on the internet, things like that, and like to like actually not only knowing it or learning it or understanding it, but actually to walk in it, it is exactly what it is, the law of attraction. You are what you are. So your attitude, your emotions, your feelings, how you feel, like what's your attitude about just if something just goes wrong and you was in a good mood all day, but then something just one thing just goes wrong, is your attitude gonna change? Is your energy gonna change? Is it gonna change? Like, is it gonna take you away from how you was feeling? So it's like the law of attraction to me, it is something that is profound and powerful that can literally change your life just in the smallest simple things, and something that can gradually become significant in your life. So the law of attraction to me is what it is. It's named the law of attraction. You are what you attract. Wholeheartedly, and it goes back to accountability, responsibility, all that job still gonna make you go back and look in the mirror. So it's like, what more can you do? But be happy, be thankful. Actually take the time out and breathe breathe, look around, see where you at, see the people that surround you, give thanks for the people that surround you. Just, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you got to touch somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like up here, like, it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it just, that's my take on law of attraction. Though.
Okay, 100. How you feeling about it, Libby?
I feel like law of attraction, like, I know like the definition that's on Google and things like that, but like for me, I feel like law of attraction is like a magnet, like we're like magnets. So like whatever it is like on the pole that we're in, that's what we're going to attract. Whatever we're not on is going to repel. So let's just say they say positive, like think about it like in math too, like okay, they say a positive times a positive equals a positive, but a positive times a negative equals a negative. You can't, like, you can have the yin and yang within yourself, but you can't have the yin.
Too. Every time.
Yeah,
every
so
time,
it's
no matter what.
like the law of attraction kind of reminds me of like what you want to attract, like whatever. If you're in if for example, I've had moments where I've been in like a low vibrational state, and whatever was low vibrational, it will come to me, even if I didn't want it, but I'm in that state. You know, so like changing your just changing what you want to attract, like keeping that focus. Like every day I tell myself focus, concentration, accountability, and discipline. And those things come, those things, when you say those things, it basically is allowing you to either attract or repel what you want. So if your discipline is low, you're not going to attract things that are disciplined. You're going to attract scenarios and situations, whereas you'll be tested with that discipline. So it's like if you know, like just law of attraction, like whatever you want, you will receive. If you don't want it, it'll be pushed away.
Yeah, that's real.
Be aware of what it is you want to. Be precise. Be exact. Don't be all over the place with it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. As far as for my take on it, and we're gonna be getting way more in depth with it a little bit later on to the show. As far as my take on law of attraction and law of focus, I brought it to the forefront because I feel what I've been seeing like throughout my journey, a lot of us speak on the law of attraction, but we don't really touch on the other subjects. Like so a lot of us just be thinking, or at least for a moment in time, I used to think that it was just the law of attraction. It's just attracting. Yeah. And it's like, okay, that's not the only factor that comes into play. There also is a law of focus, and also, of course, other different laws, but these main ones play hand in hand for real. Yeah. You know, not only is it making sure that you're doing the work on the inside, you know, which is making sure that you are attracting what you are on the inside. So making sure this is clean, you know, making sure this is pure. So the stuff that you're attracting on the outside, you know, y'all being compatible, y'all growing, but making sure your focus, the focus has to be intact as well. Because otherwise, if your focus isn't right, then what are you attracting? You could be just attracting, you know, it's not really building up off of nothing. So that's what I wanted to dive into. And the question that I did have for you all, I wanted to ask that first because I wanted to lead in to the major one, which was defining your personal journey. You know, throughout this week, I've been seeing so much going on throughout the news, not only throughout the news, but just like friends, you know, not only just friends, but just like different things that we partaking in. And it seems as if there is a lot of confusion that we seem to come across on like the personal journey. So I wanted to get y'all take as far as like, what is y'all take on the personal, on like defining your personal journey? And then I had a couple of quotes too. I wanted to see y'all viewpoint on to see as well, just so we can get more in tune, you know, let people know like, you know, like how to really crack this code seriously.
That's a great question. That's a good, and what you say, personalizing.
Yeah.
For me, how I was able to identify. Luckily for me, I always have this thing where subconsciously or naturally I will be heading in the direction of something, even if I'm not aware of what is actually happening. So like just like my journey, being awakened to my journey, I was already doing certain things naturally from what I was seeing growing up, from what my mom was teaching me, from just what I was just learning and seeing just throughout my environment that was already put me in place for what was actually coming. So when I actually realized that I was being awakened to my journey was when I actually wanted to change. When I really actually had that moment where, okay, I know I can be a better version of me. I know I can do better. I know I can do it. Not even I know anymore. I know I can do it. So it's not even if you want to, it's not just if I want to be more healthier, just stop eating meat. It was me actually processing actually doing it for real and what comes with it, and seeing the benefits, seeing other people's trials and tribulations and their stories. So I was able to, when I had that moment when I knew I wanted to change, that's when I was able to identify that, okay, I'm on my journey. For me to even be aware of my actions, to start be aware of every single one of my actions, good or bad, it was like, okay, all right, okay, I know what's going on. And then that's when, once I was open once I was open to God just started laying different pieces here and there, different pieces here and there, and I just have to just trust and have faith. So that's just personally for me how I was able to just wanting to change. That's my answer for that one. Wanting to change, wanting to be a better version of myself.
That's real.
What about you, my lady?
That hit home, especially the vegan part. Like, for me, just like taking that step to understanding my personal journey, it realizing my likes and my dislikes, like things that I wanted to change or the things that I knew that were hindering me from my growth. What were the things that were hindering me from growing? So like being aware of like, okay, if I'm like this, but I don't like this about myself, how can I change that? How is this hindering me from being the best me? Because my main goal, ever since I was a kid, was always to be the best human I could be. Like just be the best human that I can be. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just be rememberable as somebody good. So like having that moment of things that I don't like and being aware of the things that I don't like about myself and being able to, okay, if I don't like this, how can I change that? What are the steps that I can do to change that? Okay, am I willing? Do I have the desire to actually change these things? If you don't have the desire, you won't want to do it. If you're not willing to do it, you won't have the will to do it. So it's like, just knowing, starting those steps and understanding, okay, like having that commitment with myself, understanding that, okay, this is my personal journey. I'm understanding that this is where it starts with the things that I want to change about myself, the things that I don't want to change about myself, being aware of those things. But when I became aware of those things, I had to be able to move forward with those things, be able to accept what comes after it, not to say, okay, I'm ready to start my change, but am I willing to make my change? So for me, like the first step to take into understanding my personal journey was I willing to do it? If I wasn't willing to do it, I wasn't able to change. That was like the very first step. It's like willing, because I mean we can all have the will to do many things, but I mean
you gotta have the will.
You have to have the
will, that solar plexus, that confidence, that trust in you, that I will, that willpower, that self-empowerment. You have to have that.
Yeah, because I'll have moments in my life every day, like I'll be like, okay, I'm not going to eat today, I'm going to fast today, and then it'll be like, okay, dang, I want some boiled peanuts from the gas station, or like whatever it is, like whatever it is.
The smoking, you go around your partners and everybody rolling up. You like, damn, I just said I ain't want to smoke.
Yeah.
Then you gotta stand on what you say.
Yeah.
And then the more you do that, the more powerful you get, the more discipline you get, the more you feel that energy from
it. Yeah.
For
It's that will.
That's that discipline.
Yeah.
Before we go ahead and finish in with that topic of personal journey, we are gonna hit you with the first commercial, which is the artist commercial. You know what I'm saying? We will be right back with
Striving.
Let's go.
Good gas. Yeah. Hey, baby, just smile. Baby, just smile, baby. Off them shoes for a while. But know you're right, I'm off and moving foul. Yeah. Baby, just smile. Baby, just smile. Kick off them shoes for a while. But know the rock, I'm off and moving foul. Baby girl, the way you move your body put me in a trance. And then you strike a pose in the bowl like a sun. Give me boom.
West side raised my area champion. My new hella boy, we're working on something.
Not bad though. If everything is stripped from me, I'm still gonna have my pride soul. Walking in the unknown with my hands ties in the blindfold. My heart it be the wisest. I see through the obvious, even if they got disguises.
What is going on? We are back with Traveling. That was the first artist commercial. We had that boy Tim with a Y, not with an I. If you knew better,
You'll do better.
don't meet us there.
Beat us, Dave.
And that is Smile, new video out right now. We had two Baby on the second with his new track titled Hear Me out there on all official platforms. And the third one, we got Celine the Dream with the title.
Tied in.
You know what's saying.
Tied in.
Back into the topic. The topic was discussing personal journey.
Yeah.
So for one, in our generation now, especially like in our age range, just realizing we are now becoming those people that we wanted to look up to when we were younger. So it's really that reflection part that's I feel like a lot of us is experiencing during these times right now. So as far as like on a personal journey tip, it was a book that I was recommended by a friend earlier. Shouts out to my bro Celine. It's titled The Alchemist. And I had read this book, and this is something that I'm recommending to everybody to please take a look into The Alchemist.
Life-changing.
It's seriously like it's really life-changing. Like it helps you to understand how to embody the journey, you know, so you don't because what's going on, a lot of them are training our eyes to dislike the journey and just, you know, be so fascinated by the outcome.
Yeah.
And that's only going to make people move in circles and cycles. So
Because we want it just like that.
Exactly.
That gratification, that boom, it has to be like that.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So just a little briefing before I go into the quotes. The Alchemist is dealing with the personal journey and the personal omens that you come across on your route. So my personal perspective on, you know, that, not only that, but I just got off my head.
Identifying your journey.
Identifying the journey and the focus and law of attraction. So as far as on that tip of the personal journey, it helped me to understand, like, okay, now I'm not just going day to day. Now I'm looking at the lessons that I'm understanding through the process. So I know I'm not just meeting these people in this specific time for no reason. I know I'm not going through this specific situation at this very moment for no reason. It's a certain lesson that I'm learning out of that. And then from that lesson, I gain a skill that I can add onto my arsenal, my belt. And it's going to allow me to be able to continue to move forward in that journey that I'm doing. So that's going to lead into my first quote, you know, and it kind of ties back into what we were saying in the beginning, saying that you are what you hang around. And I want us to break that down and understand, like, when do we know when to move forward from the group that we are around, or how to keep elevating with the group that we are with? Like, how do we know when to decipher that? Like, these people right for me, these people not right for me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, tell me in.
Okay. All right. Okay. You want to go? Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like when you are, when you're not comfortably uncomfortable. When you're not comfortable with being uncomfortable. When you're having moments where you just like, okay, this ain't me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that desire, it goes back to that desire, that will to push through. If you're uncomfortably comfortable, that means that, okay, I'm not supposed to really be here. I'm not comfortable. I shouldn't be comfortable being uncomfortable. But you should be comfortable being uncomfortable. That makes sense? Does it make sense?
Yeah,
like you should be comfortably. It's okay to try
comfortable
new things.
in your skin while you're in an uncomfortable environment or circumstance, but you're comfortable in here.
Right.
Comfortable in your skin.
And it'll make you want to be a lot more open and expand your variety of like what you think mentally, emotionally. You'll want to learn. You'll want to be and expand. You'll want to know more, even if you are uncomfortable, even if it isn't your fondue. You'll want to be able to, okay, I'm gonna step out of my box and I'm gonna try this. Even though I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm willing to understand what they're talking about. So like just being comfortably uncomfortable. If you're okay with being comfortably uncomfortable, I you know what I'm saying? I have moments where I'm like comfortably uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable in here, even though it's uncomfortable outside. I'm okay. I'm all right today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like having those moments where you're just comfortably uncomfortable. That's okay. That's when you realize that, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be at, because this is not new. It's new, but it's not new. It's uncomfortable, but it's new. So it's like having those moments where it's just like, okay, I'm content. I'm comfortable with being uncomfortable right now, but I know it won't always be like that. Knowing that it won't always be like that, you know. So, but when you're not for you, or if it's not meant for you to be around, you're not gonna ever. You're gonna have that space in here where it's just gonna be like, okay, I'm not comfortable. You're gonna feel it in here. You're gonna feel it in your life. It's gonna constantly reoccurring thoughts that's like, okay, I'm not here. I'm not supposed to be here.
Your intuition gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
it's gonna go crazy.
Body gonna let you know.
Yeah,
it's gonna bother you. Even when you ignore it, your intuition it's just gonna be that
Yeah,
forget.
yeah.
Every time, like, no, no, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep bothering you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But then sometimes people don't let it. Also, too, people don't get it mixed up with fear as well. Don't get that mixed up with fear as well, because sometimes your intuition can remind you of your fears at the same time. So being able to discern which one is telling you, like, okay, I'm not comfortable, and which one, or am I afraid? I'm comfortable. Am I afraid? Am I afraid of like the outcome of the unknown, or am I afraid of just being here? You know, so just being able to discern those two.
Facts. Yeah, facts. That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
And the cap off of what you saying about like the discernment, like now what I see is what I see is you are who you hang around. And I remember a while ago, bro, to Benji, he put in one of our group chats. It was a video of Joey Badass, and he was saying how 33% of the people you should hang with are people who are on the level that's above you. Then the next 33% of the people you should hang with are the people who are on the same level as you. And the next 33% of the people you should hang with are people who are on the lower level than you. So from what I took from that is just balance. Like eventually, because we all have hearts. We humans, especially when you're someone when you're individuals like us. We're all are loving individuals, no matter what's going on. So we have moments where we know, okay, we're not supposed to be around a certain environment, certain people, a certain noun anymore. We have to move forward. And then it comes that balance of, okay, even though I may not go kick it in the hood anymore, I still can't forget that I was here before, or I still can't forget that I got family here, or it's like you still have that. So it's like that reminder of like, don't forget where you came from. So it's like you don't have to be there all the time. You don't have to be around those people or kick it with those supposed to be in that environment or that energy. But you can't forget that at one point you had to live in that energy to get out of that energy. So it's like just being able to, going back to what you said, be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So when you go in those uncomfortable environments and around those people, you so much security inside of yourself. One, you know that everything that's going on out here is not going to have no effect on you, because your energy is just so potent, and it's so much of in the space of just love and just whatever it is, it's not going to be affected. And with your energy being like that, people gonna feel it. They're gonna see it. So they're gonna know, like, okay, you know what? I can tell bro not even on this type of time. I'm not even gonna be like this or do this. No, you know what I'm saying? Even if they, it's not gonna be none of that. So it's just going back to having that balance and staying around the people that you know that's good for you. Just don't forget. Don't get confused. It's okay to miss people. I feel like that's another thing too. It's okay. We don't realize that we all miss people, or we all miss things and certain experiences and certain feelings. It's okay to miss it, but you have to go revisit it though.
Don't forget why you stopped.
Don't forget why you left.
Don't forget why
you left.
Yeah.
And that's going to go ahead and lead us into our first segment with
Hey. Divine, just talk with love. Just always talk with love. Okay. So when I wanted to play the trumpet, I didn't have one. Okay. So first I wanted to my quote is, speak from facts, not emotions. Speak from facts, not emotions.
bad drop.
Ain't it?
Sometimes-
Oh, they're not supposed to face. Look at
Right.
I had so many times where I was like, bro, you had to tighten up, bro. You talking with emotion.
Yeah.
We done had them.
It's genderless. Don't never talk from your emotions, because it's easy for anyone to tell you that your facts are invalid because you're speaking from emotions. It's not coming from a organized place. It's coming from a place of, oh, you did this and da 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 da. It's just everywhere. So it's just like nope, wrong. Bloop. They just kick it all out the door.
It's like then it becomes offense and defense.
Yeah.
Then it's not just offense and defense.
Yeah. So like, just have those moments where like when you're speaking from facts. Like, do you guys ever have moments where y'all like speak from, like, where you catch yourself speaking from your emotions and not facts? Like, how do you react when you catch it and hear it?
Facts.
How you react?
Facts.
Do you stop? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, it's something you really got to train yourself on. I have to work on that on a daily, because that's where that emotional intelligence comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that will really make you thrive in any environment. Every single being on this earth, that's something that's universal. We all connect through emotions and feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. You know, so everybody feels, no matter how much somebody try to mask it or not. But once it's finding that balance. It's like sometimes you will feel bad when you find yourself like this going straight after emotion. You got to learn from it. True, you know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up from it, but make sure that you tighten up on it from the next time, because they don't deserve that.
Right.
People don't be deserving that.
Right.
You know?
What about you, Lil?
That's real.
That is real.
Okay. All right. With the emotions is energy.
So how do you catch yourself?
How I catch myself?
How you catch yourself when you feel like you're speaking from your emotions and not facts?
I let myself speak from them. I let myself speak from my emotions, but my masculine energy comes in and the knowledge, the facts of my emotion, it comes in and direct it. So the emotions you gotta feel. You feel and you gotta feel me, you gotta feel what I'm saying. Because if I'm just saying the facts, people are like, okay, somebody just be like, okay, I already know, okay, you know, okay. Right. But when you come in, when you bring that it makes whatever the party, whatever going on, it's gonna make the other party just take you serious. Right. It's with anything. It's like with music, you know what I'm saying? You bring the emotion, but you speak your facts through the lyrics.
It's so crazy because it's funny that you say that, because even like when you have moments, like for women, women nature is naturally emotions. Mm-hmm. We've mastered our emotions, whereas men have mastered the discipline. So it's like with the knowledge, the facts, and the discipline. So aligning those two and having that balance as like a woman. Even if I have moments where I'm like speaking from emotions, and I literally have to stop myself and I literally have to write down what I'm saying. I have to literally write down the facts that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you did this was done, this was done, this was done, this was done. Make a list of it so it can be organized, rather than you saying, and this hurt my feelings. And when you go there, a person's like, that's invalid. What are you talking about? Because you're speaking from emotions and not facts.
It's easy for it to be flipped back on you. Yeah. Like, that's just how you feel. That's something. And it goes back. It's easier for the other party to point the finger at you, because it's your emotion.
Yeah, a person can literally tell you that that's invalid and it's all in your head, even if it's not all in your head, even if it was actually done. But if it's not executed, like everything has to be executed perfectly, especially when it's coming from like inside here. When it's coming from your intuition or just inside your mind, you literally have to move the emotions out of the way. Speak from a compassionate place, but without letting your emotions drown out the facts. Like it's a hard balance, because I'm an emotional person, so it's easy for me to just I didn't like what you did, and just having those moments where I'm just like, you're wrong. Like, it doesn't matter, you're wrong. So just having those moments where I can just like write down what I feel in a factual way, people will be like, okay, like, I'm sorry, that wasn't done the right way, and you're right. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm always going to win everything, but just having those emotions organized. I
love how you said that, because it's a lot of people that won't take the time to be able to speak this through with you. Because one thing a lot of us don't realize, the generation above us, they was really growing up off of suppressing their emotions. Mm-hmm. Our generation, especially the one underneath us, we are growing up off of our emotions being tampered with through every single platform you can think of. Mm-hmm. You got the social media is tapping in on they're trying to play with our emotions every which way. Mm-hmm. We got these businesses is doing the same thing. We spoke on this on the previous episode. So a lot of this is like we are being affected.
Everything.
Exactly. A lot of them are just trying to come from a real tough standpoint, but we all feel that. So just, taking that time and doing that. And we are going to be right back with you. We're going to go and hit you with the second commercial, highlight some black businesses that's going to keep going up. Once again, you are now tuning in with
Try
streaming live on Our Black Media Network. Right. What is going on? You are now back with
Robin.
That was the business commercial for the first one that you seen. Big shouts out to Her Serenity Shops. For all females that's looking for self-care products, either if you want to market it or you want to get a box mailed straight to your door, please hit up Her Serenity Shop. Contact information and so forth like that. Just rewind a little bit. And the next one.
Soul Tribe. Gang. Team.
It's like you already know.
Yeah.
Try.
But try. We have an event coming up, a big event, a festival, a concert, a carnival. It's the biggest of the biggest coming to the city. You hear what I'm saying? We bringing it. You know what I'm saying? We all are performing. Everybody you see right now are performing. We have artists from New York. We have artists from New York, artists from Statesboro, artists from Savannah performing. And the name of this event is called Spirit Bomb Hippie Edition. This event will be a big field day for grown-ups. It's at a secure location, a secure space where we all can just come together, have fun, be free. We can enjoy good music, great music, games, water balloon fights, one-on-one basketball, tug of war, freestyle cipher, soul train line, just great food, vegan food, wings. You know what I'm saying? Just everything is like, come on, like everything really is up. It's up. It's real. It's real. This is happening. This is something that is happening in Savannah, Georgia. And I'm excited for it. It's magical, it's divine, because this is something that's big, that's catapulting and captivating all of our careers, all of our lives.
Yeah.
It's huge. So, tap in. The tickets are $15. The day of, tickets at the door will be $20. So, get y'all some tickets. If you get y'all some tickets, y'all can get some raffles. If you get some raffles, you have a chance of winning free food, free merch. So, just tap in. It's something huge. It's something fun. It's something positive and loving going on. So.
Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie. It's the times that's even going on right now. Like we weren't even aware of everything that was gonna be happening, especially now. But it's like everything is formulated for that time, for that date is needed. Just a burst of positivity. Go ahead and just cleanse the soul, cleanse the aura.
Facts.
We
healing. We healing everybody. We healing everybody. And it's not even about us just saying, "Oh, we healing everybody," but nah, we genuinely are doing this. This is our love. This is us bringing everybody to our well so they can experience and be and see what we talking about when we speak about love and positivity and just the whole reasoning of why we even here talking right now. So y'all can know that this is real. It can happen in multitudes of ways. So, it's up. It's up.
And with him saying that, we finna go and get right in with.
Yo. Okay. So, now I'm gonna bring to y'all, my people, my folks, the wisdom of the day. The wisdom of the day today is matters of the heart. What's the matters of the heart? Love. What does it mean to have the matters of the heart and integrity? So I'm speaking on this because I've been experiencing. I'm a loving person. I'm a loving individual. I'm a loving being, and in these times, it's a battle to stay in that space when there's so much negativity, it's so much opposing forces that's fighting that love. So that's just with love for other people, the choices and decisions and the actions that's transpiring. We all are individuals that's connected, but we all are individuals that's living our own lives. So not taking things personal, all that. So lately I've been having a lot of experiences where, to me, the signs that I've been seeing from the universe is like, okay, keep your heart light as a feather. So even keeping my face clean, keeping the peace with everything, because I'm knowing that in my life that I'm transitioning to the next chapter, the next level of my life, but I have to make sure everything is straight in my past. I have to make sure everything is good. So the matters of the heart, speaking from the heart, no matter what, not saying that the person that you're speaking to have to feel the same way or know what's going on or anything like that, but you have to be honest with you and you have to move in a space of integrity, because integrity is important. Being honest is important. Having integrity with yourself, you'll have integrity for others, and with you walking in that energy, it'll make other people walk in that energy as well, just because they see you in it. So, just to, always always trust your heart. Our hearts are our wisest organ in our bodies. Our hearts will never steer us or lead us wrong, no matter what. No matter the toughest lesson, the hardest lesson, our heart is the biggest and it's the hugest. You know what I'm saying? Our hearts are our superpowers. Our hearts literally keep us alive. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget to listen to your heart, to take the time out and listen to your heart. Listen to your heartbeat. Talk to your heart. Listen and ask your heart for decisions. Ask your heart for decisions. You know what I'm saying? Your heart is the gate, the key to God. Your heart is the gate and the key to God. So, you know, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
Real. If you are enjoying what you are hearing right now, please, if you can send some stars in for Soul Tribe, that star button is located at the bottom right of your comments box. Please send some stars in for the tribe, likes, hearts, and we is coming up on the Q&A session. So if you have some questions, tap in. You know what I mean? Make sure you tap in. Okay. Hey, for that wisdom of the day, brother, I appreciate that, seriously. Because a lot of times I feel like we can get distracted from the heart by getting too indulged in external things. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times placing so much of that value in external things that we don't even have it for ourselves. We literally making decisions and moves off of something that ain't even from within.
Yeah.
You know, so that can definitely tap in and be a little tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks.
real.
No, for real.
That's
for real.
real. I've had moments whereas I walked in the room in my head and not in my heart space. And it's easy for people to take me out of my element and take me out of my energy because I'm not moving from my heart. I'm moving from my mind. Your mind is literally an open space. It's vague. So anybody can come in there. Anybody can walk in. It's space.
Literally space.
So,
Literally space.
yeah. I had moments where that will push me back, weeks of just meditation or weeks of just, you know what I'm saying, being in my body, or weeks of detachment or weeks of fear, you know what I'm saying, fearlessness and hope and aspiration. It had weeks of months and stuff like that where I would just be thrown back to just square one. So like you said, that's real, moving from a heart space at all times because the mind is vague. Anybody can walk in there. Anybody can come in and, you know, for real, anybody can come in and move in there.
Yeah.
That's real deal. That's
real
nobody.
Yeah.
And we are going ahead and hit you with the last segment. You already know what it is. The artist tip of the day. Let's get it. What is going on? This is your boy 2 Benji. That's number 2, BNJII. We is back with the artist tip of the day. The tip that I got amongst for all my creators out there, rappers, spitters, singers, poets, whatever you do in that realm, you have to understand the target audience. Now, this is something that I did not truly get until just recently during my matriculation through this career field. Like, the target audience is so important in your field that you got to understand this is like the key into how to really grow and elevate in what you're doing, like in all times. You know, before we start off from just a passion of we just love doing what we're doing. We just love it so much. We just do it. So we just doing it to everything and everybody, just giving it out. And from that process, we learn, okay, this may not fit for this particular crowd, but it fits for this crowd. Okay. Then you go a little bit deeper. All right. This environment don't really fit the music I play, but this environment is a bit better. Then you go deeper into it. What's the people that's doing? What type of people? Are they college students? Are they just regular people in the community? All these questions be raising that you are thinking of subconsciously, but you're not truly understanding. So understanding your target audience, it is a must that you truly understand that, break it down, and see who are you really marketing to. Otherwise, you're just openly marketing. Once you understand the target audience, that's when you first understand who is the people that's going to be aligning with your vision. That's when you understand who's going to be buying your product, who's going to be shopping with you, because you know exactly who they are. How do I understand that? Well, first and foremost, if you are creating in today's time, you should have social media. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If you're not somebody who don't like the social media space, I don't know what to tell you. You know, eventually you got it. You do have to get with the times. It's okay to be. It's a balance you got to have. It's okay to be detached, so you're not getting caught up in that, but you still have to be attached in some way or shape or form so you can understand what's going on. Otherwise, how can you be a help for real? So social media is a must. You got to have the social media. From the social media, there is analytics that you should be able to track from everything that you're posting and that you're putting out. Whether if you upload music to YouTube, SoundCloud, or if you're posting pictures on Instagram, Twitter, whichever single platform that you putting your content on for your people to keep in touch with you, there is a setting on the platform that allows you to be able to see the analytics. That's basically the details of who is watching your stuff, who is paying attention to your stuff. Not only does it tell you the location, it tells you the name, not the name, it tells you the location, the age, the gender, sometimes even the ethnicity. Once you get those different things, it allows you to be able to make specific targeted material that strictly just gets them. So for example, and wrap it up with this one. Let's just say I got a big viewing in Savannah, right? I got a big viewing for Savannah college students from ages 18 to 23. Okay, so I'm gonna make an advertisement, right? And that's gonna be in the toolbox or whatever way that you're doing your marketing from. That advertisement, I'm gonna put in those specific settings, 18 through 24, Savannah area college students, because it has options that you can click that. Now, the only people that's gonna be getting my content, or the people that's gonna be really getting the content, is that specific audience. I bet you I'm gonna have a higher conversion rate rather than if I'm just spreading it out to whomever and whatever. So just to double it all back, truly understanding your target audience, understand who you're marketing to, understand who you're talking to, understand who you are leading. Once you start to understand that, you can start to really measure where you're going for real. And that's the artist tip of the day.
I like that.
Yeah.
Preach.
Yeah.
I like that.
Preach.
And that goes with any realm. No matter what you do, you're an artist, you're a business person, everybody, you have a target audience. I promise you, that's the next step to unlocking that door you're trying to unlock. But moving on to this next final topic, I do want to ask y'all a question. So, given the event that's coming up, I want to know what was y'all thoughts on the previous event that we just had. You know, we had Freestyle Friday. Tribal had been going on for about 2 weeks. You know, this is probably our 5th episode. Like,
yeah, no cap.
It's
It's like,
like-
it's like off. Yeah, you say
yeah,
about
like,
fifth,
how
yeah.
y'all feel? Like, it's going now. You feel me? Like,
I feel like I'm ready to blow everything up. That's how I feel. That's my real. I feel it's just like excitement and joy. What we was talking about before the show started, the excitement and joy for everything. Like, I really feel like I have so much energy to run and jump. Like, it's just like pure excitement because it's big and we actually walking in it. We're those people that we looked up to. We here. So I'm excited. I'm thankful too, and I'm seeing the growth from each show. I'm seeing the growth. I'm feeling the impact that we having. I'm feeling everything from it. And with the event coming up, this is something that's gonna definitely help us get over a stepping stone individually and as a collective. So I'm thankful. I'm excited, and I'm in a joyful space.
Yeah.
that's what's
For
up.
me.
That's what's up. How
Yeah.
you feeling, Liv?
Just like my face. I'm just happy. I'm just like, it's just like Friday with Freestyle Friday. It was amazing. It was amazing. The energy, everything was just perfect. It felt like that Saturday, that Friday night.
Yeah.
It felt like that. If you could describe that Friday night, that's how it felt. It felt like just everybody was just in their own element. Everybody that I just seen everybody blossom into their higher selves in front of me. Like while we were rapping, just Richie Rose in his own world choosing the beat selection. He's in his own air. It was just like everybody aura was just protected.
Yeah.
And everybody had that safe space to just be their higher selves and be able to go to that Neverland and be able to just run wild with whatever they were saying and just speak and just you open up that throat chakra for sure. Just to actually speak.
Come on.
So it was like, it was for sure. It was definitely like that. It was like that Friday night. It was amazing. And the shows have been dope too as well. Like the shows have been amazing as well. Just being like, I hold in a lot of energy, but honestly, I just be wanting to just cheese all the time. But I control it a lot. But like, I'm just real happy to be here. I'm grateful and I show gratitude to just be here and be able to talk about the things that I overcame and how I can help everybody else and women overcome it as well. Just being able to walk over that stepping stone and not look back, you know? So just giving people the survival guide I wish I had, you know, giving people that survival guide I wish I had then. So just give it to you now. So,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Glad to hear that too.
yeah.
Freestyle Friday was definitely amazing. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Freestyle Friday, y'all, is really like my freedom expression. It's like I can just let it all out. I can just boom. You feel me? Like, and it just makes it. What makes it so much better is the fact that it's ours. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's really differentiating us a lot from other entities and other individuals, is because we are doing these things from our own. You know what I mean? Like, we are creating these hubs, we are creating these entities, creating the environments, and partnering with different people and housing this underneath our own thing. You know what I mean? So it's really coming from an ownership type of standpoint. And of course it's harder, of course it's tougher, but in the end, it all pays off. Yeah. It all pays off even more because we planning on playing the long game, the longevity game. Yeah. So it's grateful to add that seriously. As far as for the shows gonna keep getting bigger. I feel like as the events keep going, people gonna double back on the videos that we got. Be like, dang, let me understand how this really was coming about, like how it was forming. And that's when these things gonna start blowing up.
Those reminders.
I'm telling you, that's how I always be.
Time capsules, legendary. It's so legendary. What we doing is literally that. It's legendary. It's gonna be something where people gonna want. They gonna have to go back and look. They gonna have to. They gonna every time they be like, how come I didn't see this, or how come I wasn't? That's gonna be every time.
How come I wasn't right here the whole time?
The whole time.
Making sure. So we are going to head into the last segment, last commercials. Like we said, if you are liking what you hear, please send some stars, like, share, comment, subscribe to the YouTube page, subscribe to the comments pages. This is Tribal, you know. What is going back? We are now back with Soul Tribe. Soul Tribe. You know. And we are approaching the final minutes of the Soul Tribe TV show. If somebody would please like to let these people know what we got come. Oh, hold on. We got a question that's popping up. The question is, what are your intentions with the festival event? Interesting. Love it.
Okay.
Right. Let's all have a brief say something. Let's clear cut to the point, because it's gonna be an Instagram clip. Seriously. As far as for the intentions with the festival event, it's truly to purify the community. It's truly to be a release for everybody that is amongst the tribe. This is a moment that we've been waiting for, that we've been building for, losing sleep for, playing so hard for, because it's only the beginning. People say the story begins when she first come together. It's just not beginning. But that festival, we plan to not only bring people into our world, but to show people the genuine side of love. We were always attending events, giving people that energy and that love, but it wasn't housed and incubated in one set environment. And that's what we plan to truly do. Like, if you come in, you're not leaving the same. You know, it's like
the whole vibe. It's like, and we not trapping y'all. Y'all just gonna come in and not gonna want to leave. That's just it. Like, for real, that just what it's gonna be. Y'all not gonna want to leave. And I want to leave.
Wholeheartedly.
I agree with that. For real.
And we also got DJ Richie Rose that's gonna be DJing off of the whole thing. Rose, you got any you feel me, viewpoints on this festival? Like, what's your plans with it? Like, how you feel everything's gonna be turning out? Like, how you feel?
Really, like, I for the people who never got a chance to hear me DJ or got a chance to listen to my music or my mixes and all that, please come with your ears and freaking mindset, open, and don't come with no expectation. Because one, I'm gonna take y'all through just like a vibe and just like, you know what I'm saying, a trance of good vibes and music. It's like no one in Savannah else going to provide the music that I have in my playlist that other people have, and I'm sitting here like I'm not ahead, but I'm somewhat still ahead of every other DJ when it comes to having music that people still haven't heard, because music get put out every day, and I'm pretty sure we got these different audience and different people that listen to music, and I'm sitting here like, bro, more people listen to alternative style more than they listen to trap more, so like it's gonna be a balance where it's still all the music where we still listen to in that festival. Not only that, just like, bro, this really gonna be like a legit Rolling Loud type vibe that I'm going for, because like, I'm sitting here like, bro, we done did Popalooza, we done did Fast and Fresh, but now it's our time.
Taking
So
everybody down your rabbit hole.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like everybody still got the same vibe, and it's kind of ridiculous that they mimic each other instead of trying to put themselves in their own lane. That's why you see me as a DJ in my own lane. So really just a epic night, epic day. Just that's what we're doing.
Okay, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. Definitely excited to hear, for sure. All right, you all, we are approaching the end of the show. As far as for the events that we got coming up, we just let you know the Soul Tribe Spirit Bomb Hippie Festival is going to be April the 9th. That's going to be from 4 to 10 p.m. If you would like to have more information on that, or the ticket prices, you can find that at Soul Tribe's Instagram. That is SOLTR1EE. Or you can go to the website, which is elemental.shop. That's LMNTL.shop, along with our merch and so forth like that. Libby, Blaine, y'all got anything new that's coming out people need to know about?
Yeah, music they ain't releasing yet. I'm gonna leave it.
I'm just being so stingy. I feel like I'm like Mr. Krabs with my Krabby Patty formula.
I was gonna say, Zay had put a question on there. He was like, "What's your biggest goals outside of music?" So I want to answer. I want to answer that question.
Okay.
You can go ahead and answer the question.
Okay. My biggest goal for it's really, like I said, my goals still stay the same. I had this goal since I was like 5. You know what I'm saying? Since I like left out of foster care. This my goal is just to be the best human that I could be the best person that I could be. You know what I'm saying? Like perspective is subjective, but for me, it's just to be able to master myself and it show. You know what I'm saying? Libby was a great person. Libby was, you know what I'm saying? Libby is this. Libby is helpful. Just to be that universal person for everybody. Because I'm a mirror to everyone. So I want to just be the best person that I can be for me. Not the best, you know what I'm saying? Just be the best person that I could be. Not the best mirror that I can be, but the best person that I can be for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I live in this body. So just mastering it and just, you know, just being the best human that I could be. That is it. That's my main goal in life. In general, be the best human that I can be, and everything else I will attract that because I want the best. I'm being the best person I can be, so I will receive the best.
Thanks.
Yo, I say as far as for the biggest goals in career outside of music, and definitely I want to be able. Music is the passion for me. I want people to get that understood and not get that misconstrued. Music is the passion for me. Music is how I release and how I connect with people. But as far as for the goals inside the career aspect, I'm gonna need me millions of plaques. Yeah. You know, for not only music that I curate, but that I'm also a part of creating. Whether that's coming underneath the label that I'm going to be having, or that's coming underneath the media network that we're going to be having syndicated shows going across the whole globe. I plan to be global with everything that I'm putting my hands on. Global, international. Impact to let people understand that your passion can be turned into something that you can be living and thriving off of. Not allowing people to dead your dreams because they either didn't make it or they're letting fear overtake them. I plan to kick down that door and bust that door down. Make everything real for everybody that I partake in. And that's coming through the TV fields, through the radio fields, through the music fields, hosting and marketing, everything underneath. So what we doing right now, just imagine that on a way bigger, major scale. That's what you're gonna keep seeing.
Worldwide. my goal outside of music is to be a king in today's time, to conquer, to take care of my people, to conquer land, to be a king in today's time. That's it. I just want to be a king in today's time and actually define it, actually be it, actually be in it, actually take care, actually lead, actually guide, actually help, actually provide, and then just, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm fine. I'm cool. Cool. Everything else.
Well, we want to like to thank everybody for staying tuned in with Tribe Minute. We appreciate everybody. Please make sure you stay tuned on all of our social media. You can catch us at Soul Tribe. That's SOLTR1BE. My name is 2 Benji. You can follow me at 2BENJII.
I'm Celine the Dream. You can follow me.
The way it just stopped. You're not gonna run past it. The way it just stopped. Like, I'm like, it's like, what just happened? What's your Instagram?
Celine the Dream. SALEEM It's all together, lowercase. And that's my name on Instagram. Y'all follow me. What you?
Hey y'all. You guys can find me on Instagram at Libby Love, L1BBY, love with 3 E's. Again, L1BBY, love with 3 E's. You can also add me on Facebook as Olivia Foxworth. Please do not write down my government name. I trust you guys. But you guys can definitely add me on Facebook, and I add back, and I have some content on there that you guys can probably check out and enjoy as well. So.
Ooh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Amazing. Catch us on Our Black Media TV. Catch us on all streaming platforms. This is Tribe Minute. Let's get it.
Ready, set, go, 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 go.
I said I'm with the soul trap. I said I'm with the soul trap. It's a bitch. Hey.
Like that.